The Marawi city siege is in the home stretch, and the military is making its final push to crush the resistance for good. PTV correspondent on assignment Kenneth Paciente reports the rear end of the timeline is just a matter of days away.
Government forces said the armed conflict in Marawi City is in its last phase. Sunday, October 15 is the deadline tentatively set for the war in the city to end. But the military is confident it will end even before that day.
We can say that last phase of the armed conflict, no, yung labanan po. But then again, in the totality of the war, no, yung labanan, yung armed conflict is just one part. Yung mas matagal at mas mahirap na trabaho ay susunod dyan. No? Yung tinatawag natin na recovery and rehabilitation.
In their continuing operation, they were able to clear 156 more buildings and structures inside the main battle area yesterday. Now there are 100 structures left in more or less 4 to 5 hectares of area that need to be cleared. Concurrently, soldiers are also making efforts to persuade the terrorists to give up or at least let the hostages go.
Dun sa main battle area, very intense rin yung ating loudspeaker operations. No? So marami po tayong linagay ng mga loudspeakers to try to convince the ma-OTICs to surrender or to convince them na i-release yung mga hostages nila at mga pamilya nila or i-convince rin yung mga hostages na kung pwede ay mag-contact sila sa amin dahil dun po sa binibigay natin may contact number doon. No? At alam naman po natin na may mga cellphone yung iba dyan.
The military asserted that there are still 40 Maute fighters and 8 more foreign recruits for reinforcement. However, government troops are still determined to meet their goals, one of which is to rescue the remaining hostages. Second, to neutralize the terrorists, and third, to have an effective control of the area. Local government appreciates the effort of the troops to end the siege.
Siyempre masaya tayo kasi ito yung panawagan natin for more than 4 months na dislocate ang mga kababayan natin. And they have been suffering in the evacuation centers.
Sporadic gun battles are expected to be more intense in the next few days. On the other hand, local government of Marawi is now getting ready for the rehabilitation of the war-torn city. Almost 50 billion is their proposed budget. 65% will be allotted for the repair of wrecked infrastructure. 17% of it is for the rebuilding of houses for those affected, while the remaining balance will be used for livelihood, health and welfare, and for peace and order in the province. From Marawi City, Kenneth Paciente for The Nation.